Um, hey everyone, welcome to our latest youth quarantine video. It's Gareth here.
Hi, I'm Rob and this is the Ginger Duck.
And today we're going to be thinking a little bit about how we can keep going in these tough times. So lockdown's one of these tough times, and it's been really long, hasn't it? It nearly started 10 months ago now. So Rob, what were some of your expectations or things you were looking forward to 10 months ago?
Well, 10 months ago I just signed my job here at Holy Trinity, so I never expected I'd be making YouTube videos. I thought I might be going on holiday, going to gigs, or just seeing friends and family a bit more. What about you, Gav?
So 10 months ago I thought I'd spend another few months living in Austria, in Vienna there where I was before. I thought I'd do a bit of travelling around Europe before then moving here to Norwich and not being in COVID. So yeah, we had lots of expectations. Lockdown's been really tough, it's been really long. So the question is, how do we keep going in these tough times?
Well, one of the things is we need to be strong. Our society places a lot of value on strength. Weakness is seen as something negative. Think about your favourite superheroes. They're always very strong and so they're always like beating up the bad guys and they're never really showing too much weakness. Or even think about Joe Wicks. Like, I haven't done his PE sessions this time, but oh my word, that man, he is so strong, very fit. Our society, I think, values strength a lot, especially physical strength.
But it's not just that kind of strength, is it? It's also the kind of strength that keeps you going through tough times. And the world tells us that strength is within us. We just need to find it and unleash it. Now, Ginger Duck, I know you're a big fan of Mariah Carey, aren't you?
All I want for Christmas is you.
Ginger Duck, it's not Christmas anymore.
Yeah, even though we still have the tree in the background.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, Mariah Carey, what did she say? Well, she said, you just have to look inside yourself and find that inner strength. But actually, it's not always that easy, is it? Because in reality, we're not always as strong as we want to be, or we ought to be. Sometimes we might have physical weakness, sometimes we might have mental weakness, sometimes we might be ill.
But there's a guy in the Bible called Paul who experienced weakness. Paul was someone in the New Testament who started sharing the good news of Christ when he became a Christian. And he shared it to a lot of people in the Roman Empire who had never heard about the Bible, about Jesus. And he was an amazing guy. He wrote a lot of the letters that are found in the New Testament. And he experienced so much persecution and suffering to share the gospel. So he had a lot to boast about. There is a cathedral in London named after him. Yet he never actually boasted in all those things he did. Instead, he boasted in his weakness.
So Paul wrote about something called a thorn in his flesh. We don't really know what that was, but what we do know is it caused him a lot of difficulty, a lot of pain, and he wanted it to be taken away. He didn't want to be weak. But then these are the words that he said, and I'll read them for you now. He said that God said to him, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weakness, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong." That's completely the opposite, isn't it, to what the world says. The world says that when you're weak, you just need to find the strength within you, embrace it, and then it will come out. What the Bible says is, we are weak, but actually when I'm weak, then I'm strong. And why is that? It's because when we're weak, we acknowledge that actually we don't have the power within us. Actually, we need someone else to help us out. And the good news in the Bible is that when we are weak, we are strong because Jesus is strong. Christ is strong. God gives us the gift of Jesus, his grace to us, so that we can have strength in him to get us through not just difficult times like this, but all times.
That's amazing. Thanks, Gav, and thank you all for tuning in to this week's Youth Quarantine video. Do like and subscribe, but more seriously, below in the description you'll find for activities, songs, and another video that explains a bit more about what we've been talking about today. But from the three of us here, we'll see you next time. Take care and stay safe.
Bye!